Just want to share something that people are not aware of, okay? Chemtrails. We all know about them, and in fact, our government even pushes that word around the table, okay? There's a reason for that. The chemtrails are actually basically a Band-Aid on the bullet hole, okay? It's a given that there's toxins in it, nanoparticulates, and everything else. And it's also a given that people see images there. But that's not the depth of it, okay? The chemtrails are a cover-up. They're a dangerous cover-up. They're harmful and toxic and many other things, right? But you have to keep in mind it's never topical, and everything that they do is hidden with a mirror, okay? If you screenshot some of these really nasty chemtrails, what you're going to find, if you get a mirror, get a square mirror. If you don't have a mirror, you can use a CD, a reflective sight, of course, and hold it at a 90-degree angle to a screenshot of the chemtrails. You're going to see, without any kind of stretch of your imagination, when your eyes tune in, to what they've been hiding. Intricate spells against humanity. Intricate images of endless amounts of demons and deities right above you in great detail. They know that legion, that mixture of them, our eyes cannot separate that, okay, unless you use a mirror. That's why it's always been the mirror, mirror on the wall garbage, okay? And it's the hidden hand of the Mason as well, the mirror. So, all you have to do is get a small mirror and put it on some chemtrail pictures. Zoom in a bit and give your mind and your eyes the opportunity to tune in to what they've been hiding from you. They made it too obvious, okay? Think about this. Chemtrails are everywhere. They didn't have to disguise them as bright white stripes, okay? They could have been spraying us with something that was not visible at all. But they have to give these bodies, temporary bodies, to these deities and demons of the air that are literally there, the principalities of the air. So chemtrails, you know, the stars and stripes, it's the whole deal on the flag as well. That's why you have that. It's not the first time around with this stuff. You can go into the antiquities of books, way back. I'm talking way back. And you can still find stuff online. And you will see them spraying the same chemtrails out of balloons or weird-shaped flying craft when they didn't have any flying craft, allegedly. Spraying humanity with clouds and stripes that were morphing demons. So keep that in mind, okay? They don't have to make white stripes. They're very visible, right? That's because they want you to see just that. Get you a cheap mirror and put it at a 90-degree angle. It doesn't matter where. Anywhere. Because it's a mathematical equation as well. It's like taking the number 72, which is the completion of their satanic mathematical cabal. And that's also why you'll see some chemtrails that they'll say, oh, well, look, we caught one. It was running out of stuff, and it didn't have any chemtrails for a minute, and then it put some more. No, these are very precise ley lines in the sky that they have to lay down to create these images. Where you'll see one that goes up like a rocket ship, and it makes a curve, and then comes back around. It has to be that way. There are certain ley lines above us that they know the coordinates of, okay? There's nothing new under the sun here, keep that in mind. But the chemtrails are not what people think. They are, but they're not, okay? Keep that in mind, a Band-Aid over the bullet hole. They did not have to spray us with things that make obvious clouds and trails in the sky. Okay? That's when I say you have to look at things deeper. Nothing is topical. This ain't the first time they've done this. They have got this down to a T, right? That's why you've got T for Trump in there now. Now you will have to let your eyes and your mind tune in a bit when you do this, but you'll see it. Now I do suggest maybe if you're having trouble seeing what is up there above us, maybe take a screenshot of some of these disgusting chemtrails and maybe shadow it down a little bit. You probably won't have to, but the more you do that, the even more obvious it is to what's above us. So give that a try, because sooner or later these real truths are not going to be available. There's going to come a point in time pretty soon, I would think, that there won't be any truth out there, okay? And especially channels that are exposing things for real. So just keep that in mind. It's not just the nanoparticulates and this, that, and the other. They could have done all of that without us seeing it. They really could, okay? It doesn't have to be big white plumes of smoke everywhere along with this. And you have to give your eyes and mind a moment to communicate to one another, because once you do this and see this, it will take a minute for you to realize that how could that be there? Because it's basically like looking at the sky and seeing or looking for something that could never exist in the sky in this form or manner, okay? So your mind won't go there, so your eyes will dismiss it, and so will your mind, and that's what they count on. Okay, they count on you not looking deep. If you have any comments or questions, thank you as always. Iron sharpens iron.